Здравейте, дами и господа. Естествено, Гералт ни чака. Ставили сме го тук миличкия бичи, докато дойде отново ден за него. И сега, само да си припомня, Visit Трис Мериголд. Добре, ние ми репът се разтоварихме. Директно можем да отиваме при нея в този случай. Ей, сори сега, какво да ви кажа? Започваме ударно още от сутринта с кихане. Така. И да видиш, върно. Чакайте малко. Чакайте да видим къде е Трис. А този това ме прекарва отзад, защото тук мост не се знае къде ще изляза. Добре, ще минем по моста. Айде.
Village are you from? Realised. It's into the area 2 days road from Kazima. We've got arrived there just before winter. Black Wolves didn't even know hard, not at first. We took guerrillas attack their garrison, that is.
Я да видим сега Трис какво ще се случи с нея. Еми, вие се блъскате в мен, после аз съм ви виновна. Аз си гледам картата, не мога да гледам и вас и картата. Има квест?
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but all are at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Best not cause any trouble at the inn.
Амаха. Както и да е. Льоловци.
So buckwheat and millet, they said. It'll pay off, they said.
Our Novigrad, shining a brilliant pearl amongst cities, cradle of the eternal fire. Yet it is here that darkness raises its hideous head, a deceitful Doppler, doubling as commander of the guard, a band of charlatans, diviners, and witches poised to pinch your purity and prosperity. The time has come for this to end, for us to cast off evil. Do you remember? No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy.
Special fire
for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you and the others of your species. I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please! A Doppler!
Защо човека какво е направил? Гералт, ние нещо няма ли да свършим по въпроса, бе, моето момче? Аз тук нямам никакъв спомен, той се изгоря.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Да, само в главите ви е така. entirely different. Ние откъде сме?
Sorceress, a witch with muscle. Cast the spell and was gone in a flash. Well, she was in a rush.
Видно от тук.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Какво правите? Get lost.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3.
Така.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
Аз ще ви набия, защо си мислите, че няма? Защо се бием с юмруци, а не с...
Not good.
Чакайте бе, защо се бием с... Я си извади.
Calm now. We'll split it. Plenty here for everyone.
I'm not a thief. Looking for the sorceress who lived here.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple guards cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's got to know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menga himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menga.
Temple guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorceress bitch's shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Някакъв момент няма да свършиш много добре. Обещавам ти. Надявам се, всъщност не знам, нямам спомен дали с него в крайна сметка. И решавахме въпроса, но все пак. И къде се заклещи бе, Гералт?
brush. Only ever known Tris to use one like this.
Тук можем ли да си светне малко, защото аз нищо не виждам с тези лампи пред мен, просто... А то може и в самата игра да е там, не знам. Понякога ми е... После като гледам записа, разбирам, че не е било. Обаче аз като... Докато съм вътре в играта, докато записвам всъщност, на моменти почти нищо не виждам, защото ми е доста тъмно. Заради осветлението, което ми свети в очите, съответно. Не мога да го избегна, защото иначе камерата нито може да ме фокусира, нито снима като хората, изобщо. Коли не съм опитвала с нея. Ние не е лошо да се поизлекуваме малко. Искат от нас да излезем на площада и да последваме, да потърсим кръци и внимателно да ги последваме. Да гасия сега, щом ще следваме внимателно кръци.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Damn it, lost my way again.
Any needs, Master?
Трис Мериголд.
There must be order.
И сега пък на къде да хванем? Аз не го видях този.
Wouldn't be so pale if you ate onions and oil.
They grow
You're here with the circus, yes?
gutting their pork bellies
Damn it,
now
lost my way again.
and plucking their eyes out because they look down on us simple folk.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Stop, thief! The thinking will see right away I've got the best
Ah.
deals this side of the pond.
Damn it, lost my way again.
Looking wobbly.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? Me mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well,
Къде трябваше да ме
she's like to die
спирате?
of hunger.
Here.
Thank you, you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
Arms for the poor. The bonny birds that prance by here, cheeks like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Чакай. И бавничко.
Why the hell are you following me?
Just happen to be going where you're going.
And how the bloody hell do you know where I'm going?
Never said I knew where you were going. Just think we're going in the same direction.
Then you best change yours.
Oi there!
Before I blow me top, another
Много се приближихте.
rousing folk to set fire. Set fire to far corners.
Stop pretending you can't hear me.
Може би много се приближих. Човек и нещо глична.
What am I to do now?
А все пак успяхме май да стигнем.
Yeah, terrible trait. Poking around where I probably shouldn't be, I know. But I gotta find the Putrid Grove.
That's a secret place for secret folk doing secret business.
Верно.
And who's to say you're any good at keeping a secret?
Така като ме гледаш...
No one.
Без значение какво ще изберете.
Smash the bugger!
А, защо пак са си умруци? Я си изкарай...
Easy. Jumpy, are we? Sheathe your steel. Please?
Got a simple question. You're gonna give me a simple answer.
Точно така.
Where's the Putrid Grove?
In Lacells. Down an alley. Man, guarding the gate. Gotta give him the password.
What is the password?
Old sows. Farrowed piglets.
See? Just gotta make the effort.
Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Много беше трудно. Ама вие се бутате в мен, после... Еми...
They say some witches spy.
Чакайте сега да видим на къде сме. Ти къв си, бе? Пак ли си тука? И аз слезе оттам. Къв си ти? Няма да се сбиваме, защото мога да направим беля. Вижте какво. Ходите като... освободители. Greetings. Тия shady individuals. Нещо имахме куестове с тях, помня. Ей, чакайте да минем да вземем миналия път с квеста тук. Се рестартира с Хатори. Да.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey.
How do you know?
Това съм го изчела тук, съм го чула.
Geralt.
A pleasure, Geralt.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Show me something, show me.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn, and they say he plays cards with Cleaver, frequently.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other sword makers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection, and in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Ами,
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. Must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Как ще ги разнася освен бе човек? Ти чуваш ли се? Аз...
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Този квест мисля, че ни е много... Да, правилно мисля. Че е за доста по-висок левел от нашия. Ние не сме за там. Верно, че трябваше... по дяволите, ние повече с барона няма да можем да се видим. Да, между другото, можете да провалите квестове, към които после не можете да се върнете, ако отлагате някои свои действия или пък ако прибързате да направите нещо, което е извън времевата линия. На мен ми се е случвало в първото преиграване, мисля, че 2 или 3 квеста по този начин ми отиваха по дяволите. Как не се сетих, че линията с барона ще се затвори и реално ние няма да се видим повече с него. Аз адвенчър си имам, ти си гледай работата.
Eternal fire protects us. Gives monsters the shits.
Как си пиян за това head spinning? Човека ме е весел.
No bread, no coin, or a shite. Oh, give it a rest.
Човек, ще да ти дам някоя друга стотинка, ама ти пък. Като не искаш сега, аз коя съм? Да ти кажа, че трябва. Тук ли трябваше да дойде?
Don't like folk wandering around here.
Oh yeah? Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got them scared to leave their homes after dusk.
like to talk to this supervisor.
Too bad he don't receive petitioners.
So what's he do exactly?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council, flour and groats for the paupers, meaning he don't do it personally. He's got men for that. He himself,
Supervises.
Exactly.
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after it.
When do you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in his shed from time to time, that one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolated victims.
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
Thanks.
Никаква информация не ми даде човек. Никаква информация. Сега това... Много насляпо отиваме. The crime scene. Scene investigators.
Not the marks of a garcane or a flutter.
Къде се влиза тук? Аз ли съм толкова смотаната, не я виждам тази врата. Къде е? Къде трябва да вляза? Според това от тук. О, боже мой! Това е някакъв бък.
But not human. Monster was wounded.
И да видиш.
Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire?
Да, има бък. Истината е, че аз когато я изиграх, за първи път я изиграх на PlayStation и честно казано, един от големите плюсове на PlayStation е, че рядко там има подобни бъгове. Аз може би трябва да се кача на лодката.
Tracks end here. Ought to look for prints on the other side.
Простата причина, че там апдейтите са доста по-строго регулирани, ако изобщо има апдейти. И всъщност релиза на версията, която са пуснали доста по-продължително време е официален релиз, съответно е много по-строго проверявана, отколкото компютърната версия. Давай да се качваме тогава и да ходим да го търсим това чудо. И аз не мисля, че в версията на PlayStation изобщо съм срещала бъг някъде в играта. Не мисля.
Rat corpses. Not a drop of blood left in him. Gotta be an Ekimara.
Така аз първо да си обера тук каквото има. Защото не виждам войници, което означава, че мога да си взема без да ме накажат. Дай да влезем да я търсим тая екимора, къде е. Си някъде горе, а? Чакай сега. Добре, не можеш да чакаш. Хубаво.
Lost your nerve?
О, Ламбър! Здрасти, бе, човек!
Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll and some bandits.
Forest troll.
Came as a package with the troll.
Troll.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got our reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Join you for that later. Wait up for me?
Fine, but try not to take too long. Know where the supervisor has his office?
Yeah, had a chat with the guardsman outside it. See you there.
Чакай, защото аз не съм тук, не съм си приключила. Така. Трябва да си обера каквото има вътре. Сега няма да си изоставя половината от... Дев се опитвам да се сетя в коя игра се надприказваха с обиди. Дали беше Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Имаше някакъв по-такъв. Или тук ли беше... Боже, то беше за време нещо... Така, ние пак трябва да се върнем с лодката, предполагам. Яткай се и давай да вървим. 10 минути по-късно ще се видим с вас. Добре. Успях с 300 зора. Не е най-приятното нещо да въртите в тази игра лодка. Тя не може да плава назад, трябва да я завърти. Купих я съответно. Отпред. И липсва парче. Така, поизкъпи се малко.
Let's collect our reward.
So?
What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
Добре.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
Хони се бърка. Чакай да си оберем по някаквото има да си обираме ние. Аз може би трябва да отида да се разтоваря в някакъв момент, а? Имам чувство, че носи твърде много неща вече с мен. Къде е сега господинът, който ни забърка в тази глупост? Какво се случва тук?
Carradines disappeared, I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
Да ви го да живее сега какво? Много хубаво.
That was murder. Was that really necessary?
Yes. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. I'll tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Малко обяснение биваше дали да дадеш какво се случва и защо. Защо избиваме хора така е. Не, че понякога хората не са си го заслужили. Ама в разрез е с разбиранията на Гералт относно това, което трябва да умира и кое не. Мисля, че съм един много начетен уичер. Дещо има книги, съм ги откраднала и съм ги прочела. Ние все още ли сме за този квест? Искам да кажа дали левела ни е все още подходящ за квеста. Грешното място влязох. Добре, да. Добре. Кое час е тук? Ще чучна да презаредя полшаните. Да. И да почина. Медитацията презарежда всъщност полшаните, които са специално тези за хилинга. Не съм сигурна за другите, но тези за хилинга ми ги презарежда. Носи по 3, реално колкото и да съм употребила. Дай да те чуя какъв ти е проблема.
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Rostin Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
Добре. Що ме grave matter, ние...
What's this grave matter?
Да.
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull, but the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you want already, and be brief.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get him back for me.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
That I know. Since the dawn of time, no witcher's lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots. Return the documents, and it's yours.
Fine. See what I can do.
It's like a racehorse.
Might be my last chance. I'm out of ideas if this don't work.
И да спасим на човека документи. Какво ми се случва пак с гласа? Аз може би се опитам да се разболявам нещо. Да знам. В това време...
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Muggs was attacked here.
Преди 2 седмици беше 12 градуса сутринта. В момента вече е 30. Те се загубих. Добре.
Melted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices?
Не, добре. Помислих, че...
Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Тук вече ще влезем в Heart of Stone, в DLC-то. Господин Еверек, или както там му точно му се произнася фамилията, Олгиер. О, не, рано ни е още, не. Да. Това вече трябва да напреднем доста в левелите.
What's going on there?
Yeah, right.
Ти ли си човека?
Hand over the documents, thief.
Me? A thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Not how Mugg sees it. Claims he was mugged.
He lost, demanded them papers back, and when I refused, he walloped me over the noggin with a bottle. Barely escaped with me life.
How much are they worth to you?
I don't read myself, but I seen the seals. I know it ain't no scrap of arsewhite. I won't sell 'em to the first fella comes asking.
Give me the papers. You have to.
True. Definite.
Definite. Това е най-безболезненият начин. Иначе ще направим тук сценка и какъв смисъл има. Аз много бързичко ще отида до джучката. Да му оставя документите и ще се върна при тази котка тук. И може и да ги е загубил, съвсем честно да си ги е загубил и да се опитва да ни излъже, но... Това какво ниво? Боже, тази как ми заприлича на Трис. Да. Прилича на нея.
Well?
Found the thief who took your documents.
It can't be. Let's go get him. You can hold him while I take what's mine.
Slow down. See, this man said he never attacked you. Said you lost to him at cards.
Ah, cheeky bastard. But like me Aunt Rosalie always said, lies got but wee legs and don't run far. The documents belong to my employer. A deed to a townhouse in Vingerberg. And true enough, I've been drinking. Got a bit carried away. I lost some of the cards.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a bottle.
What was it to do? He weren't willing to give him back. When the scoundrel drew a weapon, I fled. But papers, I haven't the gumption to show me face at home.
Here, now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Така. Красно. Experience points 1. Хубаво. Не сме към Скелига. Отиваме си обратно в квеста с Ламбър. Тук съм си провалила тази мисия, да. Много съм се приближила явно до него, всъщност. Така.
Trouble?
Трябва да те чакам теб. Добре, дай сега какво се ядосваш. Ето го.
All right, high time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh,
Го каза се едно е невъзможно.
I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the ogre of Elander. Aiden had been hired to kill it. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
Far as I remember, the ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah. After it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
Добре, е си честен, какво?
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And Yad Karadin?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. Just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Добре, давай. Лична драма.
Vienne.
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Karadin.
Now, why would I help you?
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
I was part of Karadin's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with a lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
Karadin's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped taking on petty killings. He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Who else was in Karadin's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond and Lund, but they've scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tretigor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
This Sleaze. Where can we find her?
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tretigor, the kind rich men frequent. Whores suck information out of them. Then she sells it.
Name of this brothel?
The Black Lily. Sleaze always did have horrible taste.
We need information about Hammond.
Karadin's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh once he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls treat him with respect.
What about you? What's your story?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Karadin. They never treated me as an equal. No. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces, but I was never good enough for Caradin. He always preferred that cunt Celise.
You have a hand in the murder of the Witcher Aiden?
Perhaps. I don't remember.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Celise.
Don't go looking for Caradin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin? Arseholes.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige, try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tredegor and meet with Celise.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
Аз скоро няма да ходя до Скелега, така че аз ще почакаш малко и с това тук. А fast travel. Go to Хората. Не. Най-важното нещо, което трябва да направя сега е да отида да си намеря ковач, да се разтоваря, защото тежа много, да си оправя да търся ковач. И аз си слез тук, защото си го познаваш човека. Да си оправя каквото нося по себе си, защото най-вероятно вече е време за репер. Да си оправя и сайновете, защото съм с delusion.
Long live the king.
Long live the queen. Тук сме. Не сме тук. Сме ли тук? Тук сме, бе. А може и да не сме тук. Чакайте малко. Добре.
Greetings again.
Аз мисля, че така сме си добре. Добре. Супер. И сега на къде трябва да ходим? Къде ми е табелата? Аха. Така. Отиваме. Добре, аз ще се приземя тука. Ще отидем до борда да си вземем куестовете от там. А тук сега ще е въпрос на просто качване на левели, защото още сме много малък левел да влезем в квестовете, които сме взели. Просто аз и по тази причина не смятам, че тази игра е предвидена да се играе много линеарно, в смисъл да си вървиш основно по главния квест, защото няма ли да е много трудно, да знам. Или трябва да си я пуснете на изи и да го карате чисто като история през квестовете. Ми да. Така. Добре, Роуч. Това не е ли човек с... Айде бе, пак ли ще те бия?
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heal already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Duly
Dawaj.
heeded. Now show me what you got.
Oh, come on!
Успя да ме удари.
Had
Два пъти
enough?
даже.
Yes, but next time.
Да. Виж какво.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand. Draw your sword. Look at me the wrong way. And I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Гералт. Много ме кефи Гералт. Така. Хубаво. Next. Може трябва да качим левел. Или трябва да си намаля трудността и да го карам през просото малко. Или трябва да... трябва да кача левел, да.
Open up. Who are you and what do you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Аз запомних ли я?
Old sows farrowed piglets.
Ah. Well, welcome to the Grove, brother.
Бродер. Какво търсим тук?
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye now.
Picked him as rain.
Тук ли сме? Не сме ли от тук? От тук трябва да сме.
Manga's hound's not scaring them off anymore.
I guess incurable disease isn't.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
О,
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you
No
or
te
any
ve.
other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting in ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
трябваше да дигна телефона. Какво се случи тук? Чакай, че аз изпуснах нещо.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the putrid grove?
My skull'd be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Manga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, 'cause it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. 'Cause I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Trис Merrigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Trис Merrigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Показал на горе от желание. Че ти си една маймуна.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Знаете кой ще се гмурка?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
A good day for commerce.
Нали не си мислиш, че ще си тръгна без да съм те обрал?
Is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Едва ли.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was
Там долу е.
mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Абсолютно. Само така ще се случва. Капвай се отдолу. Къде го видях? Аз не знам дали съм видяла това, което трябва. Вероятно не. Така като гледам, ето го там. Ай. Трябва да сме готови. Има ли нещо друго да взима отдолу? Не.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Колко не съм, ако обичаш, много моля. Мъжки мъж съм си.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have?
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Както и да е.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Tris, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Let's get to work.
All right then.
Давай.
Let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else.
Добре де. Погледни колко са. Какво искаш?
Look for crevices and draw things.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the...
I think I plugged every hole in there.
Добре.
Right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once
Давай.
I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Firework. Интересно ми е облеклото и ми е интересно, защото докато се рови в настройките на играта, видях, че има че можеш да чекнеш Yennefer, Трис, Сири и не знам още кой, облеклата им имат апгрейд и реално това е официален апгрейд на облеклото и не е нещо, което съм изтеглила аз от Steam. Затова я заглеждам така, защото в първоначалния вариант на играта те не изглеждаха така облечени.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Често казвам, нямам идея.
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Действително не знам как е, защото ние сме се видяли един път за... Това е било преди сълти време.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
А човек, теб ще трябва да те обезглавя.
I know who they are, Tris.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
Боже, ще ви приключи много бързо, бе хора.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Come on, come closer.
Master hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Сега ще идем да го намерим, няма страшно. Чакай малко само да хвърля на окото какво има. Има ли нещо изобщо или нищо няма? Може би няма нищо. Давай да ходим да го намерим този.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Siri, and I just got an idea. There's an oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, DeJohn Keir, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Thanks for everything. See you, Tris.
Mm-hmm. See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
Добре. Къде трябва да идем? Find the Dreamer. Имаме поинт. Я чакайте само да хвърля очо. Тези поинт. И така не си смених тук. Кога ще ми го отключиш? На 15 левел. Добре. Тук го помня, защото имахме квест вътре при тази дама с сънищата. Тя имаше някакви проблеми. Дома и беше обитаван, мисля.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Добре.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
Да. Тя имаше някакви обаче проблеми си беше създала вътре.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the workers.
Аз ти от теб ще си взема каквото мога да си взема. Какво си мислиш? Банкер си. Ще се оправиш в живота. Кога съм успяла... Не. Кога съм успяла да си сменя? Тук живееше едно същество, което приличаше на Джони. Готлинг ли беше? Как се нарича това? Дали трябваше сега да слизам тук долу? Не съм сигурна. Може би. Може би сме били нагоре.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
Не можеш да се будиш така. Как се буди така човек? В такова състояние. Не. Тук стават разни други неща, бе, мой човек.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Доволно джунджури си събрах от тук, де? Аз съм абсолютно доволна. Добре. Всички филми на ужасите, когато чуеш такъв смях, означава, че ще ти се случи случка.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
Тук не сме влизали, Мая. Аха. Чувам стъпки.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate.
Boo! Did I scare you?
Не.
Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh?
Hey, познавам аз един друг
If it
като
looks
теб.
like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Душичка. Трябва да еш при Джони, ще се харесате двамата, ще се разбирате. И той е такава маймунка като теб.
Who are you?
Trис Merrigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me.
No.
I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a Godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Да. Дайте да идем да кажем на чичкото, че тази къща не става за употреба. За да може Сара да си живее в нея. И за днес може би трябва да приключваме, а? Колко стана? Доволно? Човек.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Ah, well, it shan't put me in the poorhouse. The truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Yeah. Truth is, it's time to end up here. Here! Само да се сейфам аз тук. Save game. Супер сме. Вижте какво. Надявам се да ви е било приятно. Освен да ви пожелая много успешен и усмихнат ден, приятни почивни дни и се видим.